Hey guys, hope you're all doing fine. This is part 2 of Isosceles triangle pattern of asterisks. In part 1, I briefly discussed isosceles triangle and showed this shape over here. This was the shape, and you guys can find the link in the description, and if you haven't checked it out, you can do so. So in part 1, the shape was like this. Now in part 2, I'm going to be discussing the completely reverse shape of isosceles triangle. Is this one. So there would be a number taken as input. Suppose it's n, and in this case n is equal to 4, and n denotes the number of rows. Like there were 4 rows in this figure, and you can see that in the first row there are 7 asterisks. And if n was 3, then there would be 5 asterisks in the first row. Similarly, if n was 5, then there would be like 9 asterisks in the first row. So for a number n, the number of asterisks in the first row is twice n minus 1, okay? It would be twice n minus 1 number of asterisks in the first row. So as I did in the first part, I will be solving this with a string, and the first row would basically just contain twice n minus 1 number of asterisks. And from one row to the next, there would be 1 asterisk cut off from the left side and the right side. Like you can see here that the first row is full, and in the second row there is an asterisk that is cut off from the left and an asterisk that is cut off or removed, you can say, off from the right. Then in the third row there's another asterisk that was removed from the left and one from the right. And this goes on till there is only 1 asterisk that exists in a particular row. So we can solve this using two-pointer technique. So the two-pointer technique is like I would be using 2 pointers. One would be, suppose, left pointer, and left pointer would indicate the left index and the right pointer would indicate the right index. So the left pointer value will basically indicate which index at the left side where we need to remove the asterisk, and the asterisk will be replaced by a white space. So suppose here on the start, the left pointer would be like 0, right? So in the first row, the index of the leftmost asterisk is 0, and the index of the rightmost asterisk is 6. So left pointer would be initially 0, and the right pointer would be 6. And going to the second row, so as the left pointer is 0, we remove the asterisk from the 0th index. So you can see that this is a blank. And the left pointer increments and gets to 1. Similarly, you can see on the right side, because right pointer is 6, we have removed an asterisk at the 6th index, and we decrement the value of the right pointer to 5. So that is the second row done. Now going to the third row, what is the value of the left pointer? It is 1, and the value of the right pointer is 5. So you just remove the asterisks from index 1 and index 5. The same thing that you did in the previous row. And this goes on until the last row where the left pointer and right pointer is basically equal. And after the last row, you can see that at this row, the left pointer and right pointer is equal. So left pointer equals right pointer. And when I increment the value of left pointer and decrement the value of the right pointer, the left pointer becomes greater than the right pointer. And that would be the end of the program. So the first row would be like twice n minus 1 asterisk that I'll be taking, inside the string and printing out the first string, and until left pointer is less than or equal to right pointer, I will be running through a while loop and printing out the string for that particular row. So this is how it's going to go on. Now getting to the code, of course we need an input, and let's just call this function Isosceles. And this is a void function. So the number of rows is n, so we need twice n minus 1 characters. So from 1 till twice n minus 1, and we are going to be inserting asterisks into the string, which we are going to call current row. So twice n minus 1 asterisk inserted in the current row. Okay, now this is the first row, and at the end of this loop we're going to print out the first row. So that is done and dusted, and of course we need two variables, left pointer and right pointer, and the values are 0 and twice n minus 2. There are twice n minus 1 elements, characters, but because strings are 0 indexed, I'm using twice n minus 2 as the initial value of right pointer. So twice n minus 2. And from here on it is pretty plain and simple, like while left pointer less than or equal to right pointer, and current row left pointer equals a blank space, and it is the same for the right pointer index. And we are going to be incrementing the value of left pointer and decrementing the value of right pointer. So incrementing the value of left pointer meaning I'm going to the character to the right, and decrementing meaning going to the character to the left. So left pointer and right pointer are basically moving to the opposite side, and they are going to collide at one stage, and that would be the end of the program. And so every instance of this while loop, meaning one row, so just print it out. And let's see if there are any bugs or not. It's taking some time to build. And let's just run this. And as I insert the value of 4, and there you go. There it is. You can see that in the first row there are 7 asterisks, and the index of the leftmost asterisk and rightmost asterisk basically changes from one row to the other, like the index of the leftmost asterisk increments by 1 and the index of the rightmost asterisk decrements by 1 from one row to the other. So basically that's it for this problem. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.